Now, ain't that crazy? The game does have an intro. Right? But, it only plays... It only plays after you've done a certain point in the story. So, like, the title screen will never go to the music if you haven't actually got to that point in the story. Kind of neat, or at least that seems to be the case. I'm going to stop giving opinions like they're facts. Says everyone that's ever been on the internet ever. Because I'm fucking wrong at a lot of stuff, apparently. A little bit torn at the moment. Because we're using the Chewy LarkBox X to do this stream. Because I had a bit of a moment last night after the stream. It's done it again. Right? Whereby my performance went through the floor. And it's just literally done. Well, it hasn't gone through the floor, but like the limitations of the hardware being used have become hardcore apparent, which should be of no surprise to anyone because, you know, it is the Chewy LarkBox X is only a 130 quid N100 like Celeron level processor, right? That's what I was using yesterday to do the stream. And just the all of a sudden the performance just went right through the floor. And I knew there were scenarios where this thing would go through the floor, but I'd been given it every chance possible to get it to work, right? So you couldn't stream and record, you couldn't... I found that rescaling the image from 1080p to 720p, which you'd assume would help with performance, not if you're doing any kind of sharpening or scaling filters to make it look okay as you go from 1080 to 720. That completely made it fall apart. Performance just went through the floor, and I wasn't happy with it. I just couldn't believe it. I'd not long just sung the praises of it. The stream didn't look fantastic, mind you, but it was weird because the MiniBook X from Chewy, I'd used that the other day to take 4K in, rescale it to 1080, and then I had 4K coming in from another camera and had that scaled to 1440, and that went through fine. So for some reason on the LarkBox, which is the same hardware, I'd had this weird hiccup. I expect to have the occasional hiccup doing my transitions, these. I expect those to occasionally give me issues. Not every time, like they seem to today for whatever reason. But I expect to have some... They didn't give me any issues in testing earlier, which is weird. But right now, I'm having trouble with them. But, you know... Those are quite awkward transitions to do because they are having to play a video, but it's just, it's annoying. So what we've done today, to give this thing a bit of a beating, we have, I've set up my Lenovo Legion here, and that is running into the capture card going into the LarkBox X. So we'll get, in theory, a sharper image, something with a bit more going on to make this thing completely melt. Chances are this is going to look absolutely terrible. Because I am running this device on the edge to the point that, like, you know, there isn't really much wiggle room for it. In any way, shape, or form. You know, I'm pushing in several high-res feeds, several high frame rate feeds. I'm expecting it to process them, encode them, and all that in real time. And that's nuts. If I set this, I reckon, so right now we're doing 1080 native. If I set this to 720 with 32 sample scaling, it will completely crumble. as it did last night. This is actually finding this a lot harder to deal with than the Steam Deck already.
Hey, it's Major General Karin Travers.
Keep your voice down, you idiot.
Private Yuito Sumeragi. I heard you were getting chased around by the crows.
Yes, sir.
They're just like mosquitoes in the winter. Powerless, but annoying. So use them instead. It's easier to climb the ranks with some notoriety. You'll also learn a thing or two under Seto's leadership. Anyway, keep at it. I expect big things from you.
Lucky you. Major General Karin apparently has had an eye on your talent since you were still a cadet.
What? Really?
Yes, a Septentrion First Class thinks you're promising. Don't let him down.
Major General Karin's faith in me. It doesn't seem to be because of my brother. He doesn't seem the type. Oh, crap. I can't stop myself from smiling.
Anyway, could you go report to Wataru? I'm going to go check on Kagero.
Why?
It seems like he stayed behind in Kikuchiba, and I'm a little concerned. Oh yes, and Nagi, you entered a prohibited area back there. Write and submit an incident report immediately.
Oh. Wow, a Septentrion like Karin knows you.
He must really see something in you. It's so amazing that you managed to get his attention.
Yeah. But I'm a volunteer soldier.
You're finally here. I got so tired of waiting for you that I dragged myself out. Hurry up and give me your mission report to put on record. I want to get this over with so I can go play some games.
It's a distress signal. We have to go.
Yeah, there's so little wiggle room, but we'll see what happens. In general streaming, it's not dropping any frames at all, which is the kind of key point, right? As long as the camera's still good, as long as the video is still smooth, and it's not dropping frames left and right, we're good.
Yuito, be careful.
Dropping frames on transitions, I'm not too bothered about. I'd rather it didn't, but if it does, then
I'm counting on you.
because the transitions are only running at half the speed of the stream anyway, so that's how I have them set up. 60 FPS, 30 frames. 30 frames, 15 frames. So,
Be careful, Yuito.
Yeah, sorry about everything. Like Nagi.
Seriously. Make it back in one piece, alright?
it's looking fine though. It's looking alright. It's my camera that will be the first thing that you notice to completely crumble. Also, because I'm on my laptop, I'm playing with an actual Xbox pad today, so the buttons are actually mapped in a way that I can tell what they are, man. Reply. This game does look gorgeous, though. Actually, let's have a quick look. I just want to see what... No, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I expect transitions will probably have a bit of a problem, but general streaming I think will be alright. It'll be a bit blocky. I mean, it could be worse. Oh, and I've upped this back up to 4K. Not that that matters because it's been rescaled down to 1080p, which could actually be where I'm having the minor performance issues.
Yuito, I sent you the location data for the distress signal. Confirm?
Oh, crap. Attack. That destroys enemies' weak points. Oh, Brain Crush. Okay, so... chip down the enemy's crush gauge located below its health gauge, and an icon will appear. When it does, press the left trigger. Okay, additionally, disabled enemies with depleted crush gauges can only be defeated with Brain Crush. Defeating enemies with Brain Crush attacks will always make them drop items. That's neat to know. So...
Energy should be there. Understood.
Oh shit, it's that one. Oh, and it does come up with the highlight so, on how to do it. That's pretty cool.
I did it. If I aim carefully, I'll be able to make the mission easier.
I don't know why, but this kind of makes me want to play Fantasy Star. I should have bought some more healing items from the shop too.
Hey, Wataru, what's it like there? The extinction belt
Gorgeous.
advanced while the city was being constructed. A lot of others came down, and it became a dangerous area. There are no plans to restart construction. It's a forgotten ghost town.
Look at that. Where are we going? Okay. Oh. Okay.
I guess I'm getting better.
I guess you are, Gov. Don't know. Oh, nice. Wow, okay. Some others have a hard shell that protects their weak points. Come across another like this, you have to break its shell to reveal its weak spot. Attacking their weak spots will greatly reduce their crush gauge. Good to know. I will forget all of that as well.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Christ. Gotta remember we've got perfect dodge.
Battle's over.
I have to remember perfect dodge. Oh, hey, it's the guy. Shop. I haven't used the shop yet. Have I? I don't think I have. Ooh. Combine sell battle items. Add-ons will be marked with an asterisk. Okay. Whoa, okay. Huh? Are these? Oh, these might be because of... these must be the downloadable items. Like when you buy certain versions of the games, you get... that must be what these are. Is that what these are? Not owned 1. I already have 1. I must already have that equipped, right? Surely? I don't know. I like that. That was neat. It's really sad. I like the interface. Oh. I got full health too. God damn it. Oh, but that wasn't a... Okay, so these little bits are not what I thought they were. Okay. That's a pickup item. Have I gone around the wrong way? I think I might have done. Silly bugger. How could I not? Oh. Oh.
Hi there, new guy. Right on time. As you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Do you think you could help me out?
Maybe.
Of course. At your service.
You don't need to be so formal. Age and rank don't mean much here.
Oh, okay. I would like to help as well.
Good answer. Gemma, connect Yuito to the SAS.
Affirmative. Arashi, can you use your hypervelocity to get behind the target?
Do I get hazard pay?
That's something you should take up with Major General Fubuki.
Fine, I'll help. You two handle the front while I take the back.
Damn. It's the crows.
Did you get a picture of my good side?
I'm gonna give it my all.
That's it.
What's with that drone? It totally gave us away to the others.
It happens. The crows have a right to use their drones to broadcast.
But I know how you feel. All right. You guys promise to back up my story later, okay?
What? For real?
Arashi, you're going to be reprimanded.
She did just say back her up.
And back me up.
Sure.
Yuito, your power is psychokinesis, right? Use their remnants as you see fit.
So
You can drop any crows that
throw
show up
drones
after,
at
too.
people. Got it.
Okay.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, is that... so we've got 2 right bumper attacks now. Do we have another one for the other guy? No? Okay.
Unfortunate.
Gotcha!
The fallen drone won't come back. Don't make its sacrifice be in vain.
But you're the one who knocked it down.
Hey, I just answered Yuito's request.
What?
I can hit it! There!
That's a fast one. Use SAS, Yuito. Find speed with speed.
Okay, so this is the other guys at the shield attack, so... Or shield mode? Oh,
Power cell
shit.
confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Time to use this!
Captain Gamma, I'm pleased to meet you. Or she told you not to be so formal. Just call me Gamma.
You look so old, Gamma. That's probably why he's acting like that.
Well, I am older, but even so, don't worry about it.
Come on! This is bad.
I need to support the injured.
Where there's light, there's hope.
Holy crap. Konnichiwa, Governor. How you doing, Annie?
All done. Ugh, that was way too much work. I don't feel like doing anything now.
What are we gonna do about destroying the Crow's drones? Intentionally interfering with their reporting is against military regulation.
We accidentally mistook it for an other and destroyed it. It happens. Got it?
Yes, it was an unfortunate accident. Though I'm not sure
could be
how
better,
I feel
mate.
about this.
Just testing hardware,
Hey,
and
don't worry about
it's
it.
really hit and miss.
promise.
It's quite a puzzle.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
We
You know,
did what we
sometimes
had
it's
to.
really smooth, and other
Now
times
let's
it's a bit.
get back to Suo.
Yes.
Hey, Gamma,
What?
your leg. You look like you're limping. Did you get hurt?
Oh, you're right. This isn't good. Running into more others now would be bad news.
I'm fine.
If you're limping, you must be in pain. We should at least do some first aid.
No, it's dangerous out here. We need to move.
I know a place. My family has a unit around here we use as an emergency shelter when we travel to Seiran. We should be able to treat you safely there.
That's great. Show us the way.
Copy that. I'll send you the coordinates now.
Okay, you're right.
It's
that is
bizarre
close.
because yesterday this was
Gemma,
working
you just have to
fine
tough it out
at
until we get
these
there.
settings, and I've had another
Fine.
machine with the same configuration
Stop it.
run at these
I know
settings
you, and you're always
and
pushing
higher.
yourself too hard.
But for some reason, today and this morning, it's just not running. It's not particularly happy. Jesus Christ, it's nicer than my house.
So this is the Sumeragi Family Evacuation Unit. It's a lot fancier than your standard unit.
You think so?
I know. We should tell Seto about this place and make it a safe house for Seto Platoon. It's like a
Yeah, it
little
does,
hideout.
doesn't it?
It feels perfect.
There probably is a VR chat world based on
What's a
this.
safe house?
It's like an evacuation site each team has that's separate from headquarters.
OSF refers to them as hideouts. They come in handy when we're faced with casualties like today.
Oh, that's right. Gemma, let me see your leg.
Can't you see him now through my trousers?
You're not fine at all. Look at all the blood. Stop trying to tough everything out.
I wasn't doing it intentionally. I just couldn't feel the pain because of all the adrenaline.
Yeah. Anyway, Yuito, you looked comfortable with medical treatments. I'm impressed.
I had health problems as a kid, so I have a lot of experience taking care of my own injuries.
Yeah, I
see.
need to.
I'm sure your parents were pretty busy.
I need to do another
Yeah.
test of this, but with
know who my
scaled
father is.
output.
And my mother
Let's see if I
was
can get that
killed
to
by
work
another
properly.
when I was 5. We had a maid at home, but I just got used to doing everything on my own.
It's good to be independent. Though not sure that's very convincing coming from me.
Yeah, you could learn to do a few more things on your own, so Major General Fubuki won't have to worry so much.
Major General Fubuki? What does he have to do with Arashi?
I thought it was common knowledge. Fubuki and I are siblings.
What? You're the Major General's younger sister?
The other way around. You can't judge anyone in the OSF by our appearance. I'm Fubuki's older sister.
Arashi has the potential to rival even the Septentrions if she stops slacking off.
How rude, Gemma. I just hate wasting my energy. What do you say we rest here? Even if we go back to Suo, all that's waiting for us there is paperwork and nosy crow news interviews.
Hello, everyone.
Aren't you the daughter of the Ichijo OSF hospital chairman?
Captain Arashi Spring?
Call me Arashi, please. Every year you newbies have the same reaction.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Hanabi Ichijo. The hospital is run by my uncle, who's the head of the family, so we aren't directly involved.
I see. Well, I suppose it's best if both of us avoid connections to hospitals and pharmaceuticals.
Hanabi, did you bring it?
Yes, I brought medication and emergency rations. Were the supplies here in this unit that old?
A lot of them were past their expiration date. I mean, my dad hasn't been to Seiron in a long time, so I guess it's understandable. Oh, don't worry, Gemma. The medication and bandages I used on you weren't expired.
Thanks again for your help. You two seem close. Did you know each other before joining the OSF?
We're childhood friends.
Not surprising, the Ichijo and Sumeragi families would be acquainted. Well, you've come all this way. Why don't you stay and make yourself comfortable?
Yes.
Sounds like Arashi calls the shots.
So we're playing a bunch of rich kids playing soldier. Oh god, it's one of those where I have to give him gifts and things. Hate doing these. You play the more modern East games and they're fine. They do the same thing. Yeah, but East is cool. Okay. I will completely forget that one.
Arashi looks so different from the way they present her on TV.
She's always lazy when she's not on camera, so a lot of people call her Lazy Ara.
Lazy Ara. That suits her perfectly.
Oh, hey. Save point. Sweet. Oh. Dude, seriously, like for a, you know, for a, like a shelter, it's just nicer than my house. What's a Bond episode?
Want to talk?
No.
We're on the same team now.
Okay, but What do you want to talk about? We've known each other since we were kids. You pretty much know everything about me.
You know, we didn't see much of each other since joining up. I thought we could catch up.
Catch up? I guess we haven't had the time to really sit down and talk.
Right? Why don't we go take a walk out of the city?
Okay, let's go.
I haven't been on a relaxing walk like this in a while.
Me neither. I've been on missions constantly since being assigned.
We need to take time for ourselves like this now and then.
So, what were you doing between the time you were scouted and the time you joined?
Well, during my time at the academy, I studied, trained my power, and hung out with friends.
Me too. I guess there's not too much difference between the scouted and volunteer soldiers.
Yeah, we were both headed to the same place in the end.
What about everything else? How are your parents?
They're both doing great. Just the other day, they kept messaging me while they were on a date for their wedding anniversary.
That's not a good
They're
sign.
so carefree. I'm glad to hear they haven't changed.
I found myself ignoring their calls for a while. It feels nice to talk like this again.
It's only been 2 years, but it feels like we haven't seen each other for much longer.
Yeah, it really does.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Anyway, can I ask you something?
No.
Sure. What's up?
So, what do you think about Kasane?
Huh? Why are you suddenly bringing up Kasane?
Who's
well,
that?
you know, we're catching up. I wanted to ask you something that must be on your mind. And it seemed like you've been thinking about Kasane. A lot.
It did? Well, I guess I've been curious about her.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know how to put it. I can't get Kasane's face out of my mind.
You can't?
No. Her face looks exactly like the person who saved me when I was a kid. I'll never forget that face. So when I met someone who had the same face, I started to wonder if they were somehow related.
Are they related?
So it's just because she
Hang on.
looks like the person who saved your life.
Yeah, that's right. The reason why I even volunteered for the OSF is because I wanted to be like the person who saved my life. She's the ideal image of what the OSF should be.
That wasn't exactly the direction I was going for, but I guess that's fine.
Then what did you want to know? I'll try to answer.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, you're really amazing. You've had this goal since you were a child, and you've been working towards it all your life.
No, I'm not amazing at all. You're way more amazing, because you were actually scouted.
That's not true. Being scouted meant that I had no choice but to enlist.
You didn't want to join the OSF?
It's not that, but I never thought about what I wanted to do in the OSF.
That's so like you. You're more comfortable taking action than you are thinking.
Hey, that seems like a roundabout way of calling me stupid.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that at all.
How dare you?
You just put more stock into being proactive. Wait, that's not much better.
I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Ready to head back to the hideout?
Yeah. Thanks for inviting
Probably
me out.
before we started this
I'm
conversation,
really glad
actually.
we got to talk like this again.
I had fun too.
Good times.
Do
Good
you want
times.
to talk again like this sometime?
That sounds good.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's a promise. Don't forget.
It's not like she's asking me to
won't.
clean her toilet
You
or
better not
anything.
forget either.
I definitely won't. Well, let's head back to the hideout.
She hasn't changed. She's so cheerful and energetic. I feel recharged.
Bling. Anything? No?
You haven't changed at all.
Really?
Really? I mean, you're still into Baki, but I'm a bit happy that you haven't changed. Just staying being you.
Cool. Oh, hello. With the thing active, hold Y in midair to create a flame current and deal damage in a large area. So when you're attacked, there's a chance of a illusion of Harvey to appear. Oh, cool. In the standby phase, scenes with allies called Bond episodes can happen depending on your progress in the main story. There are 2 ways to start a Bond episode. Talk with your ally at the hideout. Set Bond episode reply. A brain message. Okay. Cool. Oh. Deepen the bond with your ally by progressing the fighting with them and giving them gifts after standby phase 2. Okay. Apparently I just got a message on Discord.
I want to get to know you better, you know?
Oh, like...
Should have probably waited for her to finish talking before I replied to her message.
Fighting habits? I guess that would be important if we're fighting together.
I heard you took down another major other. Oh man, I wish I could have fought with you. It wasn't broadcast this time. Weren't the crows there?
No, a lot was going on.
We broke their stuff. Right, just give me 1 sec. I just want to quickly test something because I've just changed the resolution on the camera. So, 1... Ah, yeah, it still dropped. Still had a bit of a seizure. So, not entirely sure what's causing it to have those trips. Other than the, other than the gameplay scene being, like, super hardcore. Okay. Just quickly check something. What's that set to? Well, hopefully nothing's just locked up. That should help. No, that didn't help at all. Anything that might have made it worse. Hang on. Sorry, I shouldn't be testing stuff on live streams, but you know. Okay, I thought that was gonna look a lot worse than it did. I doubt that was even noticeable that it dropped. Like, as I say, as long as it's not dropping here, I'm not really all that fast. But okay, so next thing is to do what? Where's the next mission? Oh, I have to go to the table, don't I?
A message from Kasane? I should check it right away.
A Bond episode from a text? Okay.
A call from Kasane? Maybe I can ask her a little bit about the person who saved me. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, what is it?
I'm glad you get straight to the point. I was getting tired of people who force small talk.
Thanks. I figured.
Is there anyone you like?
What? Why is she asking me that? Does she?
What's your type? What are your plans for your future? Are you interested in taking over Randall Industries?
Wait, hold on. Why are you asking me that?
I'm running a background check.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Why you called me here?
Not just that. Captain Seto seems to have dropped his fountain pen around here somewhere. I wanted to talk to you anyway, so I thought I'd ask you what you knew about it.
His fountain pen? Now that you mention it, I guess Captain Seto did have a nice one. How come you're looking for it?
So even you like to ask too many questions.
Apologies.
What? That's a perfectly normal question to ask.
Don't look at me like that. We can talk while we look for the pen.
Okay. Oh, cool. You'll also be able to use psychokinesis fields with left trigger, right trigger, where all objects can be controlled. Okay, I'll forget that entirely. So...
Let's do it together! It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Come on!
I'm going to get stronger.
Cool.
Here we go!
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
It's so weird, like, the psycho, like, kinetic attacks aren't as fluid as, say, Control, but they're still just as fun to, like, say, I don't know, pick up a bench and wing it at someone. Is something about it. Something about it. Hello, Pixel.
I think there's something over there.
Little stream rig isn't very happy today. Well, it wasn't after last night's stream. I'm a little sad. I'm bigging it up and it's having minor issues
Thanks. I'll take it.
that admittedly most people won't notice unless I were to highlight them, but it's annoying to me because I know they're happening.
Hey, I bet Captain Seto would be happy if we found the fountain pen.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, let's do our best then. Conversation is non-existent, but I have to ask her about the person who saved me.
Excuse me. Just push her. Like, push her off camera. Come on. Get off screen.
I can still fight.
The more chilled out tunes really kind of remind me of like Phantasy Star and stuff like that. Phantasy Star Online specifically, I should say. I need to play that more again. The game was great. And anyone that disagrees with me, you're wrong. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Twitch your fingers.
I guess you're not as useless in battle as I thought.
Boss monster has
Man,
fountain pen.
She's really harsh. Hey, I have something I want to ask you too. Is that all right?
What?
When I was little, I was attacked by another and almost died. But then someone from the OSF saved me, and she looked just like you. So, I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
We're about the same age. When you were a child, I would have been one too.
No, I mean, maybe you have a much older sister.
Shh, quiet. An enemy. Get ready to fight.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I'll check it out.
Okay, here's it.
Let's keep this up.
That was kind of fun. But just crushing bad guys with stuff. It's cool.
Looks like we won. Huh? Isn't that Captain Seto's fountain pen behind you?
Dude, he's got really good eyesight.
This is it? Thanks. You were a big help. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
About the OSF person who saved me?
You still enjoying your legs, Annie?
Did you check the OSF registry?
Of course, but I didn't find her. I thought maybe she was discharged. Oh, right. The person who saved me had the exact same hair clip as that one. Can you tell me where you bought yours?
That's not possible. My sister made this for me.
What? Really?
Your power is psychokinesis too. Do you think you might be having realistic dreams?
Dreams? I can't really say for sure. I was a kid at the time, and my memory is a bit hazy.
I've always had strange dreams. Oddly realistic dreams. A woman mutters something about red strings. and
Time
then
travel's
red threads
amazing,
encircle
Pixel.
me
You can
like a
shoehorn
cocoon.
that into everything.
I thought my dreams
Go and
were
get your
real
lunch,
when I was
time
a
travel.
child.
Take a shit,
It was
time travel.
confusing. I thought that since you also have psychokinesis,
Meeting yourself from another
maybe
world,
you had
time
realistic
travel.
dreams too.
No, I'm sure it wasn't a dream.
Having
It
dinner
has
with
to be
yourself.
real. That person gave me this ear cuff.
I see. Then I don't think I can help you any further.
Legs are great. Excellent.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Take your break dancing
That
around
was a
your
weird thing to
apartment.
bring up.
It's fine.
Well, we found the fountain pen, so I guess I'll head back.
Right. Thank you. That was a good background check.
Oh, right. I completely forgot that was a thing. Why me?
All right. Goodbye.
Rude.
I'll head back too.
No damage yet. Not yet. Right, guys, I'm going to do something really stupid. Okay? I want to stop the stream, go make myself a coffee, and turn on the 720p 32 sample rescaling. So I want to see how well that works on this little box, seeing as we're now having minor troubles with this. Not that I think anyone would have just noticed that. But the actual gameplay itself is fine. I want to do a quick scale test. And hopefully that'll still function. So, mate, what can I just throw out there, Annie? Wireless on the Quest 2 and wireless legs would be amazing. Going like full bore, no cable, amazing. Because that's one of the reasons why I keep going to the Quest. Wireless VR is amazing. Not that I've done VR in a while, which is actually quite sad. As soon as the boys got into VR, I pretty much slipped out of it. Because there's nothing new in it. I'm just spending all my time in VR chat. Right, I'm going to be back in a minute. Like I said, I want to change some settings about. Because earlier on, I was able to record at 1080-60 and get away with it. I don't think this is going to work with scaling turned on, though. It's not going to be great. Right, see you in a minute. So, you know what's really funny? That didn't drop a single fucking frame. So it looks like it's the gameplay overlay that's causing it. Right, back in a sec.